Good morning everybody, Calm Biker here, and it's one of those mornings where I've got the road to myself. It's a different feel this time of the morning. It's about 12th of June, which is why it's quite light, and the camera probably makes it look like daytime. It's not like daytime at all. It's quite light. It's light enough that the street lights aren't on, so either those are broken or, you know, it's light enough to trigger them turning off now. But it's about 10 past 4 in the morning. I'm heading into the office. We're doing a go live of some software this morning, and one of the things that is an unfortunate side of what we do is that when we come to doing go lives, it has to happen quite early on. But this one should be a short one. We're hoping it's only going to be about half an hour to actually do the installation, and about another hour just to check everything's working okay. And I've got nothing really to talk about, so I thought I'd just do a babble on my way in. Look at that, somebody else is on the road. Morning. It's this time of day though, I think, that goes with a video I did not too long back about how wouldn't it be easier if we had flexible working hours for everybody, or everybody that possibly could, because people would then choose different times to suit themselves to get on the road, and we might have emptier roads. And here we are. Oh, he's out jogging early. Here we are, probably 3 hours before the roads really start to fill up, and there's just nothing, is there? Oh yeah, good timing by the lights. Lovely jubbly. I do like this time of the morning though, apart from the fact that I've not had as much sleep as I would have liked to have had. What is it about knowing you've got to get up early the following day that makes it harder to get to sleep the day before? Why is it at 1:30 this morning I was laid in bed awake thinking, I really got to get some sleep at this point to be ready for tomorrow? Well, I've had about 2 hours sleep. I'm good and fresh. I wouldn't have been on the bike if I wasn't. But with only 2 hours sleep, I know I've only got probably 4 hours, maybe 5 hours of usable time before I'm too tired and I need to have a nap before I get back on a bike. But yeah, why is it? My brain just switches on and goes, well, you should be asleep. Hello, you should be asleep. Wake up and listen to me. You should be asleep. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, the other thing about this time in the morning, everything's kind of cleaner, fresher. The air at this time of the morning is wonderful. You know, it feels so fresh and clean. It's not filled up with diesel yet. It actually smells cleaner. I mean, if there is diesel on the road now, I'm much more likely to get a whiff of it before I get to it than I would be once all the cars are on the road and the whole atmosphere starts to smell. Everything's crisper to look at. I mean, at this time in the morning, as I said, the lights have now gone off, so I've not got the annoyance of the street lamps reflecting off my wet visor. But particularly the sounds are so much better. I came out of my house this morning, pressed the button to start my camera, and I got the beep to tell me it was starting. And it just seems so loud because it's so quiet. Oh, there's another car. Absolutely packed now, the roads. But yeah, it's so quiet. All you can hear is the birds singing. And they seem to sing all night nowadays. I don't know if it's these LED street lamps seem to keep them awake more than the old street lamps used to. This must be what it was like before we had traffic seemingly all the time. Look at that main dual carriageway, nobody on it. This is the main road from Beverley to Hull. Nothing on it. Superb. If you're wondering why I'm doing this a lot, that's my visor cleaning. This new helmet, the visor on it, maybe it's just because it's not scratched up yet and damaged from use, but it's really good for the old clear the water off, bit of left, bit of right, all the water's gone. That's why I keep wiping the camera, because the camera's not quite as good as that. Give you another wipe. Wipe all your eyeballs for you. Watch these roundabouts at this time in the morning, especially on a wet day. It wasn't raining yesterday, so all the junk that's been building up over the last few days, bits of diesel, bits of slimy horrible stuff on the road, they'll all have been lifted up by this rain. And although the rain will shift it a little bit, I guess, it's not had that additional thing of cars and other vehicles driving through it and kind of pushing it away from me. So it's quite slippery. Also, this rain isn't warm yet, and I just moved my head, and I forgot the other day I washed my helmet, polished it up and put some wax and top seal on the helmet, so it's really, really smooth. And when I moved my head, then all the cold rain just ran off the top of my helmet and down the back of my neck. Yep, certainly quite nippy. I've only got my jacket over a t-shirt today as well, because I know I'm not going to be there at proper office hours. I thought, I'm not wasting a shirt, that's extra ironing. So it's pretty nippy, and I think some of that rain has made it into my t-shirt. I shall get myself into the office now, I think. Get myself a cup of coffee, give me a bit of a caffeine injection and a bit of warmth. So I'll leave you now. Got to get my wits about me for this road as well, because this time of the morning it's not the old deers and the silver foxes you're looking for, it's the real deer and the real foxes. So I need my attention now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.